If you're not from Texas, you might not have heard of Billie Jo Jones. So, Country Conversations with Cactus Jack introduces Billie Jo Jones. The last 3 releases from Billie Jo have all gone number 1 on the Texas Independent Country Music charts, and the new release that she's going to talk about here today, I have no doubt that it is headed in the exact same direction, and she's busting out on the national scene. And if that wasn't enough, there's the top secret announcement that's coming later on this summer. So, without further ado, here's the latest escapades from Billie Jo Jones. Cactus Jack, what can I do for you?
Hi there, this is Billie Jo Jones.
Billie Jo Jones, are you in Dallas, Texas right now, or are you on the road?
Well, I live in Grand Saline, Texas, but that's where I'm at right now.
All right, well, I've got your bio here. It says you were born in Dallas, Texas, and you're the right now kind of girl ever since you were a little bitty kid, right?
Yes, sir, I sure was.
Well,
I still am, too.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about yourself. I'm reading the bio, but the folks that are listening here going to want to know who Billie Jo Jones is.
Yes, sir. Well, I was born in Dallas, but I was raised in a little town called Emory, Texas, which is a really small town in East Texas. I was raised by my grandparents, and I used to put on little shows for them when I was like 3 or 4 years old. You know, they'd sit in the living room and have to listen to me and clap for me and whistle and all that good stuff. So we went from, I was singing in the living room to now they get to come watch me play the big stages. And they are now 90 and 86 years old, and they still go travel with me to a bunch of my shows as much as they can. So I told them, all along I kept them young. So they're firm believers in that. Well,
God bless them for bringing us a country music entertainer. You've made a lot of noise here. It says you've been on top of the Texas charts several times, and now you're going national, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just had my 3rd consecutive number 1 here in Texas. I just won Female Vocalist of the Year last week or the week before, or 2 weeks ago, I guess. And now we are headed for the national radio scene. So we've been working hard and pushing hard, and we're going to try to make it out there as well.
Well, now you're on social media a lot, I guess, right?
Oh, yes, sir. Yep. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I really need to be on there more, but traveling and going back and forth in Nashville and recording and everything has been a little crazy lately.
Would you like to be featured on my YouTube channel?
Oh, absolutely would love that.
All right. Well, we'll do that. This is actually a radio interview, but I convert from my YouTube, so we'll get you on there.
Oh, very cool.
I can actually even send you a copy of it when we get it done. I did that with T.G. Shepherd last year, and he liked it so much he posted it on his own channel before I posted it on mine, so that was pretty big honor.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love T.G. Oh, my goodness.
He's
that
a
is
great
awesome.
guy. Well, anyway, are you on a tour now, or are you getting ready to go?
Well, I've actually kind of been MIA for about 5 or 6 weeks doing something really, really big that I can't talk about just yet, but it's going to be very, very big for everyone to see very soon. But I just got done with that. I'm back playing shows. I just played a show with Sammy Kershaw a couple nights ago, and then I'm going to hit the road with Shenandoah for a few dates, and then I have my own dates going on, but everyone can check me out on my website to see what I'm doing and where I'm at, which is BillieJoJones.com, BILLIEJO, Jones.com. And they can find my complete tour schedule and music and all that good stuff on there.
All right. I'm excited to see about this. I heard about you.
Sir.
Is the top secret thing that you just finished, is that the top secret thing I can't talk about until after this is over with? Or is this?
Yep, probably so.
Oh, when we put it on the radio, it will already have happened, so you can tell us, but we won't tell anybody till it happens. How's that? So you want to make a big announcement?
Well, no, I can't. Well, I can't talk about it yet until they haven't given me the okay yet. But I can tell you.
All right. Well, then we're just.
But yeah, you can tease about it, and then my song comes out on the 11th, so that might have been what it was.
All right. So you've got a big project that when I called you, as we're talking today, this is top secret, but it's going to be on the air on April 11th, and I want you to tell everybody so the folks will know what we talked about. But shh. Well, you can shout it to the moon, now, I guess.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've got a brand new single that just came out on April 11th, y'all, and I can't wait for everyone to hear it. It is called Flame, and I would have to say that, whenever I wrote this song, I kind of, everyone knows the song Jolene that Dolly Parton did, and I love it. It's one of my favorite songs, but I kind of wanted to take my twist on her song from a personal experience that I had and talk about the thing that happened and kind of put my twist on it about what I would do, in the situation and how I would have handled, the situation. So that's where Flame came up with, and I wrote this with Lynn Snow, Tammy Marler, and Bobby E. Boyd. And so we are so excited, for the world to hear this song. It's a good one, and I think it's going to be one of my best breakout songs yet.
So you're answering Jolene in the new song, and I think I'm actually going to play that. Do you want to just introduce it for me?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hey, y'all, this is Billie Jo Jones, and this is my brand new song called Flame.
Out today.
Out today, yes. I'm so excited.
Well, I'm tickled to death I got to talk to you. I do. Do you have an upcoming tour? You said you had the top secret thing that you can't talk about earlier, but do you have a tour coming out this summer? Where can we watch for you on stage?
I'm going to be all over the place. I don't have like a set tour. I'm not opening for anyone on a set tour just yet, but I've got several dates with Shenandoah, and I've got my own stuff that I'm headlining, and we're playing all over Texas. We just booked a festival in Nebraska and another festival in Colorado. So we're going to be all over the place. And I know I've got a few pop-up things happening in Nashville. I'll be out there, CMA week, and I'll be over at the ACMs in Frisco in May. So I'm running all over the place.
We're watching for Billie Jo Jones, and once again, we can find you on everybody's social media, and eventually you'll be able to see you on YouTube on Country Conversation with Cactus Jack. I have Marty Rabin and Shenandoah on there twice.
Oh, man, I sure do love those guys. Oh, my goodness, I love them.
Tell Marty you ran into Cactus Jack in West Kentucky and see if he remembers who I am or not. I've seen him other places than that.
I bet he will. He doesn't forget many people. So.
He is just the most wonderful guy. Pretty well everybody I talk to is great, but I'm going to put you on the top of the list here. Billie Jo.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Billie Jo Jones, a brand new single out called Flame, and a top secret project. You can check all our social media and find out what that is and where it is. And is there anything? I'm not an interviewer. I'm a disc jockey and all kinds of stuff that you have to do to support my radio habit. However,
yes,
I do like to, before I wrap these up, I want to find out if there's anything that I have missed that you want to make sure folks know about.
No, I just hope people, go check out my music and my website and come along for this ride, because this year has already been a crazy whirlwind, and I have been working my tail off, playing shows in my band for over 10 years now, and everything just kind of seems to be falling into place. So I appreciate the love and support from everyone, and hope everyone jumps on the Billie Jo train and follows along on the ride.
Her last 3 singles went #1 in Texas, so
yes,
Texas
sir.
knows a little bit about country music. You should really check out Billie Jo Jones wherever you can. And it's BillieJoJones.com.
Yes, sir. You got it.
That's where we find the show schedule. Thank you very much. It's been very nice to talk to you, and we will see you soon, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
God bless you. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
As was mentioned on the slide during the video, you can go to Spotify, Amazon Music, pretty well anywhere, and get all Billie Jo Jones releases and check out the songs, the music from this singer-songwriter from Texas. And be sure and watch her social media and watch here. I have a feeling we'll have a part of the announcement coming out when the big announcement happens later on this summer. Country Conversations with Cactus Jack. Please leave us a like. Please leave us a subscribe. And take a look at these. Maybe you'll find something else you like on a country conversation. Thanks for watching.